I only wish that my YouTube channel about mental health could get a following like that. I've just started it. It's about mental health. It's about smashing the taboo of mental health.
I'd wipe the smirk right off of your face in 2 seconds flat, mate.
No speaking.
Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me or I'll slap the beard right off your chin. Alright? Get a job. Stop being a scumbag. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
You listening to me? Stop being a scumbag. Stop taking the piss out of good honest people. Okay? You're not homeless. Real people that are homeless need help. You don't need help. You're full of shit. Should be fucking ashamed of yourself, sunshine. Okay? People like you piss me off.
It's about mental health. It's about smashing the taboo of mental health.
And there's folk living in the breadline that are honest, that go to their work every day. You don't. You sit in your arse all day and do nothing and rattle your cup. You should be ashamed of yourself. You get 2 good arms and 2 good legs and a brain. Use it. Change your ways. Stop being lazy.
Why have I done it? Because it bothers me. And it bothers me enough that I'm going to do something about it, and I'm back again, and I'll keep coming back, and I'll keep coming back, and I'll keep coming back, and I won't go away. It's not just something to pass the time for a few days before Christmas. Now, I'm not racist. I've got pals all over the world, every creed, colour, kin, whatever you want to call it. Don't give a shit. You know what I mean? If you don't turn this camera in, because I don't want to film people inadvertently that don't want to be filmed. So here's what I'm talking about, right? You know what I mean? And basically he's punching his hand there and pointing at me as if he's going to do something. Blah blah blah. Right, we'll get in this close. I've got a habit of walking in closes and seeing what I walk into. Blah blah blah. This one isn't so bad. Let's check the back court. So these are actually quite nice. So there's obviously residents that have been here long term that take a bit of pride in it. However, they'll be hampered by the 1 or 2 people that don't care that get moved into the building and stuff, and very, very rapidly devalue their properties with their destructive behaviours and their other behaviours, you know. Property for you, criminally negligent rogue landlords. I don't think landlords are the problem. Especially good people that probably bought property and historically lived in this area, and they're now probably stuck here because the properties are unsellable. Night time's the time to be here, because that's when like rats, they love the dark. So the rats that live down here come out in the dark and congregate, and that's when probably business is at its peak. It's actually quite a quiet night. Watch this. This is the Roma community of Govanhill. I'm trying to find something interesting. There's police everywhere. And I just passed 2 ambulance drivers that said you shouldn't walk around here yourself at night time, being a white Caucasian male. There's gangs of Romanians there, they're everywhere. This is just standard Govanhill, where you're not meant to come if you're a single white female or a white male Caucasian. So watch this. Let me get my torch out. Now, this isn't just one, this is every single back court in Govanhill. Now this is a constituency. Now watch down here. This is where you're not meant to come. because they say it's too dangerous. Obviously enjoy confrontation, I suppose, which might be stupid or foolhardy, but I feel that these places deserve a look. So the point of this is, it's a little bit more sinister than just that. You wouldn't come down here yourself unless you were prepared for confrontation. I've already been asked tonight, what you want, my friend? Somebody asked me what I wanted, and a few nights ago they asked me where I was going and what was I looking for, and I said, none of your fucking business. Can't open this one, but see through here, put the phone over. Right, this is gardens, back gardens. But it's apparently and allegedly, and in my opinion, the child trafficking capital of Scotland. And that's what I would bill it as. So you're not meant to be down here unless you're a local. It's got a very, very strong Roma community. You got a lot of Bulgarians as well, Slovakians, there's all sorts, but it's majority Roma, Romanian, and they're very aggressive. The men are very, very aggressive, especially to somebody like me. Now, a few of them down here know me. They know me. They know my face. There's a group of guys over there. I'm going to walk through the middle of them. Not to prove any kind of point, or it's not bravado or anything like that. It's not machismo. It's just see if they say anything to me. And so it's a dark kind of street, and you might say, why am I not in the house watching television? The reason being is it just bores me to death. I don't watch telly, I don't own one. So it's I'll probably get jumped here and get the shit kicked at me. Nah, they're walking away, they've seen me coming, so they don't want to. Now this might just be absolutely innocent, and the chances are it probably is. But they give you a right good look, and then they want to cross the road and go in a doorway and stand and stare. They instantly flip from English to Romanian. They don't want you to hear what they're saying. Why? What are they hiding? Now I know for a fact, right? I know for a fact that within 50 metres of where I'm standing just now, but 50 metres within from where I'm standing just now, there's a flat. There's a flat down here with probably 22 to 28 people currently living in a 2-bedroom. And I'll not get in the garden because they fire lasers into your eyes and stuff like that, because they know exactly what you're doing. Well, they know what I'm doing. They don't like me down here. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it needs exploiting. Why don't you ever come here, Nicola? Come and have a walk around with me at night time, and I'll show you your stronghold, your constituency. And not everybody's bad, by the way. It's not a generalisation, right? They're a poor community. They're not all bad. From a business owner down here, that there's been probably 24 rapes in that tunnel in the past year, and he doesn't believe any of them were ever reported to the police, because it's apparently a thing that's endemic to their culture, where it's allowed. They basically say that, you know, you can brutalise women and children and it's acceptable. They're a poor community. They're not all bad. It's part of the culture. Kids out at this time of night, soaking wet, look. Fucking hell, I thought she was in her bare feet. She got slippers on. Ambulances, there's another couple. But what you always notice is the police are never here. They don't come near it. It's almost like a licence. Now look at where this ambulance has just been dumped. So something bad's happened, that ambulance has just been dumped on a main corner, and the drivers are nowhere to be seen. I mean, it's weird. Where are they? They're in a close somewhere, and everybody's out watching. It's the old intimidation tactics. They hate anybody that's of authority down here, or they hate anybody that's not part of the Roma culture. And they hate me. I'm back here for a reason. I'm going to keep on coming back here. I'm going to keep on coming back here. And I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep on exploiting it, because people are starting to listen. And people are starting to listen, and people are starting to wake up. And I've been made aware that things are trending on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm not really clued up with the Twitter thing or the Instagram thing. The long-term residents that were born and bred here that unfortunately still live here are terrified to leave the house. I've got a habit of walking in closes and seeing what I walk into, because the Roma culture doesn't work in Britain, in Scotland and England. I'm not racist. I've got pals all over the world, every creed, colour, kin, whatever you want to call it. We're a civilised country.
I'd wipe the smirk right off of your face in 2 seconds flat, mate.
Okay, we don't sell our children for sex. We don't exploit little boys and girls. We don't dress up 8-year-olds in hot pants and boob tubes so that men can stop businessmen and, you know, come and ogle them and take them away a drive up the Cathkin Braes for half an hour for 60 quid. Yeah, that's happening.
Sexy baby! You're such a sexy baby!
I never seen you look so good.
I'm not going to give away the location, but it's midnight, and the smell of urine with people peeing in this close is absolutely overwhelming. I've got a mag light here. You know, I was involved with conflict for a living in my younger years, when I get paid to do it for a living. Not I go myself into these situations. If I'm stupid enough to take myself into them, I'll hopefully be sharp enough to get myself out of them. So no, I don't need anybody's help, and I don't really want to take anybody down. Don't mind giving you a guided tour, daylight hours, but I'm not taking anybody down there at night time, so don't ask, because that's a no-no. And don't be going down yourself. Don't anybody follow my lead. Don't want anybody doing what I'm doing. I'm only going down there because I know that there's stuff going on down there that needs to be brought to light. And if I really wanted somebody's help, there is 1 or 2 guys that I would say come with me, and they know who they are. But don't expect a call anytime soon. I'm only doing this because it needs highlighting. Absolutely it does. If anyone doubts anything that I've said, you might say, oh, I need to see some proof. Well, that's fine. You can go and do your own homework. I've done mine. I've been doing mine for years. I was writing about Govanhill 5, 6, 7 years ago on social media platforms, and nobody was listening then. And I'm not sure that anybody's listening now. But it's still happening, and it's even worse. And there are children getting horrifically abused in places like this and all over the country. But that seems to be a stronghold, and it seems to be a cultural thing. It's not a generalisation, right? Where it's almost acceptable, you know, to exploit children. They'll people confirm, these 3 guys at this shop, right, have walked round the block 3 times with me. I'm not even going to point my phone at them, right, because I don't give a shit. There's 3 behind me here, and there's 3 in front of me here, and I'm in the middle, and there's no way out. You know, they have to meet me in the middle of the street here, and although I'm getting older, I'm not shy. So I'm not particularly fazed by this. You know, it is what it is. I suppose if you want to go into the lion's den, you need to be prepared to get a few claw marks on you. They definitely know it's me. I can stay as well. So We'll not worry about that. Don't be thinking that I'm stoating about here 6'6" and built like, you know, built like Mike Tyson, because I'm not. I might have the same attitude as Mike Tyson, but I don't have the tools Mike Tyson's got, unfortunately. Right, now, when the ship starts sinking, the rats jump overboard and they try and find land, okay? That's what they try and do. So when this ship starts to sink, the rats that run this community will start looking for other places to hide as well, and that's how you flush them out. Yeah, this wee guy, I'm going to turn my phone off, right? I'm going to deal with this wee fella here. I think he wants to speak to me about something. Aye. I maybe wasn't meant to see him behind me. Anyway, and tag Nicola Sturgeon and tag people like that and get them all talking. Sorry? What place? Sorry? Don't do what I'm doing, mate. Just round the corner. Yep. 2 or 3 streets, yep, but just be careful. Right. Cheers, thanks very much. Just keep sharing it. But just be careful, remember. Don't follow my lead, alright? It's not a nice place. Just be careful, that's all I'm saying to you. I don't want to send you there, alright, boys? Take care. Thank you, cheers. 2 young guys come down for a nosy, that's what we don't want. I do not want to advocate that, that's no good. I can't stop people coming and looking. Unfortunately, you know, that's going to happen, but I'm trying to advise these young fellas. Still a lot of denial out there. Just because you have a PhD or some fancy letters next to your name doesn't make you any better than me. I'm averagely educated at best. I don't have any qualification. Yeah, I've got a few trolls calling me a racist. Okay, I've got photos of me in Africa in an AIDS camp 20 years ago, holding up babies that are dying, cuddling them, showing them empathy. So don't call me a racist. Call me a racist to my face and you won't like my reaction, okay? Don't probe me on that one. Now, my barber's an Iraqi. Good guy. I'd coffee the day with an Iranian. I'd a bite to eat with a Sikh. I've got friends all over the world. So see the people that actually do personally know me, they'll kibosh any chat that I'm racist or that my motivations are anything other than genuine in what they are about. This is about children.
What's that young fat guy like you sitting here for?
No speak English.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do. I see you speaking to people every day. What are you sitting there for?
No, my friend.
You're not homeless.
Homeless?
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
homeless.
you're not. You're not. I know where you live.
Yes, no.
Yeah, you do. You live in Govanhill.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you.
Homeless.
Yeah, no, you're not. You live in Govanhill. There's only so much money in this street that people have to give to genuine home people. Why are you taking it?
No.
You're a fit, healthy boy.
No speak English.
You do speak English. You speak to the school kids every day when they walk past here. I see you.
No, my
Yeah, you do. And you've got a phone. You've got a nice new iPhone under that sleeping bag.
iPhone?
Yeah.
No.
Look, you're laughing. You
No
can't
iPhone.
keep a straight face. This is
No
an iPhone. What are you kidding on? You're homeless for? Why don't you go and work? You're not homeless. I know where you live. I see you getting picked up down there. Yeah, you walk with that woman over there. You're not homeless. So why are you lying?
No, my
Why don't you get a job? You're a young, fit, healthy guy. Why don't you work?
No speak English.
You do speak English.
No.
You do speak English every day. I know where you live. You live down in Calder Street in Govanhill.
No, no.
Why are you kidding on? You're homeless.
Homeless there.
You sit here every day, take money off of good, honest people. Why? Go and work for a living.
No speak English.
You do speak English. Stop lying.
No, no.
And you've got a brand new iPhone in your pocket.
No iPhone.
And you've got plenty of money as well. You come here with that woman and those 2 women down there, and the guy drops his off in the morning, he picks his back up at 4 o'clock. I see you every day. Why are you kidding on? You're homeless. You're not homeless.
Homeless.
Show me your trainers.
Yes, homeless.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not. You can't keep a straight face. You're a liar. You're talking shit. You're not homeless. Get a job. You're not homeless. You live in Govanhill. I know where you live. I see you. You live in Calder Street, so don't lie to people. Stop taking honest people's money. I'd wipe the smirk right off of your face in 2 seconds flat, mate.
No speak.
Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me or I'll slap the beard right off your chin. Alright? Get a job. Stop being a scumbag, okay? Okay?
Yes.
You listening to me? Stop being a scumbag. Stop taking the piss out of good honest people, okay? You're not homeless. Real people that are homeless need help. You don't need help. You're full of shit. Should be fucking ashamed of yourself, sunshine. Okay? People like you piss me off. And there's folk living in the breadline that are honest, that go to their work every day. You don't. You sit in your arse all day and do nothing and rattle your cup. You should be ashamed of yourself. You get 2 good arms and 2 good legs and a brain, use it. Change your ways, stop being lazy.
Can you tell me about why you moved from Slovakia?
Na Slovensku som proste bol bez práce a proste sociálne úrady, ako sa povie, hej, nám pozastavili sociálne dávky. A v tom páde sme nemali šancu ani na živobytie, ani na byty platiť, ani na nájom, nič také. A tým pádom sme prišli tu bývať, ako za lepším životom, hej. 100-krát som tu šťastnejší. Na Slovensku, keby som bol doteraz, tak deti by nezískali žiadne školenie, nič. Aj to, ale aj to, že deti sú rómske a tým pádom ich dávajú do osobitných škôl. A deti vychádzajú len akurát základnú školu a tým pádom končia. A tu majú budúcnosť deti veľkú. Prácu nemám, som zaregistrovaný na job center, ale už od marca neberiem ani korunu job center, nič. Stále mi dávajú sankciu, ale dôvod není, prečo.
How are you managing to support your family?
No, zarobím si ako sa dá. Chodím na fúšky, dakedy mám fúšku, dakedy nemám vôbec.
Is there anything that you miss about Slovakia?
Nič.
I'm